Hello everybody. Welcome to the channel if you're new, and welcome back if you're already a subscriber. Today's video is going to be a real-time plan with me for the week of April the 8th through the 14th. So let's get to it. So first things first, I'm going to show you guys what pens I'm going to be using this week. So these are all Uniball Signo DXs. I typically use the black one. It's my go-to. But I do have quite a few colors. When Helen started doing colors, I definitely jumped on that bandwagon. So I don't think any of these are labeled. I will try to look them up and put them in the description down below. I do think this is not the blue black. I think this is like the Prussian blue. And then I don't know what the other two names are. I have them swatched as well in my 5-year. So I'll definitely look them up and put them in the description down below. But I do want to go ahead and use this blue, I think, for personal, this blue for work. And it's more of like a teal, I think. And then this like Prussian blue, blue, black, whatever it is for my water tracker down at the bottom. So I think that's gonna be how we're gonna go about this. So let's, oh, I touched my nose and I forgot I already have makeup on. So I wanna go ahead and pop in the weather. It is going to be 77 and a low of 57, and supposed to be partly cloudy. Another pretty one that would have been great to use is the blue I used last week down here, but I really wanted it to be bright. So this is my week for Van Gogh. And what that means is I'm going to be trying to watch shows, documentaries that may play off of Van Gogh. I have watched the William Dafoe movie, and I might rewatch that and just kind of see what I can find. Last week I was going to do Monet, and other than like one documentary that I semi-watched because I put it on while I was trying to go to sleep, I really didn't get much done in that category, unfortunately. So on the personal side, I got up and started watching Quiet on Set. Jeff and I have been, I wish I had centered that a little bit better. Jeff and I have been watching it, and I fell asleep during the last episode. And then I also noticed that they've kind of come out with a post documentary episode. So I started watching that while I was drinking my coffee and kind of trying to get my wits about me today. I am trying really hard to pull in some of my sticker books that I have from other brands, other companies, to be utilizing them as well. Not that I don't love Coffee Monster Co. Obviously I do, but I do have a lot more descriptive stickers than I sometimes remember that I do. So I'm going to be pulling from the Farmhouse, which is with Recollections. I don't know that they have this anymore. These can sometimes be very limited, but this would have come from Michael's. The Agenda 52 would have come from Hobby Lobby, and I think they still do have it, and I think they might have like a mini version at this point as well. But this is the Plant Lady book, and then this is the household book from Happy Planner, obviously. So we're gonna get into it. I am gonna use a dishes sticker. I think I'm gonna use yellow just to like pull that yellow out. Woo. And then do dishes. I actually had the dishwasher, dishes, and then the work dishwasher to do. So I'm just gonna do dishes like overarching for all things. I do want to work on the kitchen. I ended up not being home most of the weekend, so I really like to work on that, and getting the house vacuumed would be another thing for that. That's going to pretty much cover it. There is supposed to be a partial eclipse today. I don't think I'm going to be able to see it though. I need to look it up. It's like, even though I'm in Georgia, it's like not in my pathway. Like it's more of like the northern part of the state that's gonna get it. And I'm sorry about traffic. It's already sounding crazy. So I don't know what time that's supposed to be, but it is supposed to happen today. I love that this has like the gold foil, I'm not the biggest fan of foil stickers sometimes because they can be like a hard thing to match. I thought this would be a really great time for me to use like some of the to-do bars and urgent and things like that. I am going to double check my list on my laptop. So I've got that pulled off up to the side. I am going to use a call sticker because I have a lot of those to make today, but I can't remember where the first set is. I think this is it. I shouldn't have used that yellow because now I want to use another yellow. I could use this kind of like blacky blue gray and save the other calls for another day. Or where's my icons? The main thing I wanted to use out of this one is an icon sheet that I have that I forgot I had. There, this is like a really nice one. I could use the black for sure, and I don't have the black one because I don't want another like really big sticker right there. So I'm going to put it at about noon and more like in the bar maybe. Okay, and I wanted to switch colors, so here we're going to go with that. I'm going to put allocations in here first and foremost so that I can get those out to April as soon as possible. I need to do confirm calls. I'm going to just put red tail calls because they're like processing type of calls, like for different people. And that also like kind of covers the carriers without me having to write down each and every person. I do have some follow-up with white that I need to do. I feel like there's more in here. There they are. Perfect. Okay, so that's kind of my work to-do list that I'm gonna put on there. Most of them, like I said, are gonna be call related, so hence me using the little call sticker. I think that's gonna be great. I really don't know what I'm gonna watch or listen to today. We actually have interviews for April all day today, so I think what I'm gonna do is listen to my podcast. So I'm gonna go ahead and do Roycast, catch up there, and then I might move over into Children of the Watch if I like am able to get through that. Sometimes, even though I have them running in the background, I like pause them a good bit. I love how that was supposed to mean pause. And then I went ahead and pulled a sticker for Coffee Monster Co. because I can't not use a Coffee Monster Co. sticker for the day. And I'm just gonna kind of pop this in for some planning I'd like to get done today. That is like kind of planning for the week. Meal plan. I don't need to go get groceries today, but I do need to kind of like have an idea of when I might need to, or what the outlook of the week kind of looks like. I do need to legit just plan for the week, so I don't really know how to notate that any other way than that sticker. I feel like it's redundant to write it down, but I kind of need to figure out like, I'm just gonna do plan week and do like a rough plan in my daily page, because I want to kind of have a plan of like what I'm going to eat, what workouts I really want to do, content I want to do each day, stuff like that. I really am playing with the idea too of possibly doing something like that in this spread eventually, instead of the to-do list, and maybe putting the to-do list in the daily page. So I'm kind of looking at some different ideas over this week. Like I'm thinking through some things that I might switch up, just to be a little bit more efficient, because I feel like I'm writing my to-do list on my daily page and then transferring it over here, and sometimes I need that as like brainstorm space. So maybe that becomes a brainstorm space, and this becomes the to-do list again. I'm gonna write April, because I do have a little bit of April catch up to do, and then I'm gonna do February 5-year, because I am doing a lot of catch up there. And then I'm gonna do DIY stickers, because I want to work on getting some of those printed today. And I think that's about it. That's where I'm gonna leave it, because that's kind of like work tasks, morning tasks, and kind of like whatever I can get done intermittently from the office. And sorry, I don't know how out of frame I got there for a minute, but I feel like that's a good stopping point for me right now before I move into tomorrow and later today. I don't know how I'm gonna feel. My energy is starting to flux, so I'm starting to kind of have like those medium low days and inching closer towards those lower days. So I'm either gonna come home and try to garden, or I'm gonna come home and try to do cardio and read. So one of those is going to happen, and then obviously working on this cleaning task. So I want to leave this open for that reason. I do like the color choices that I've made. I think those are really nice. So this is super cute. I really like that. And I'm just kind of taking a break from my Tombow swatches as well. So I think this is a good starting point for the day, and I will catch up with you guys this afternoon. Hello and happy Tuesday. So let's go ahead and fill some things in. So I did get all of my water in yesterday, which is 8 glasses. I've already got 1 down for the day, but I usually mark them all in whenever I refill a water bottle. So that's kind of how I do that. So I'm gonna grab this. I did actually finish all of the dishes yesterday, but I did not work on the kitchen and I did not vacuum. I'm glad I left this open, because Jeff and I ended up going to dinner. So we will put some stickers in for that. So allocations, definitely got that in. Got my confirm calls done. Got red tail calls done. I don't think I did anything with white actually, and I did do all of my April calls, and I did not do that list. Okay, did do some meal planning, did plan the week a little bit, did not work on April pages. I did work on 5-year, I just didn't hit the mark, and started DIY sticker stuff. Listened to Roy Cast and Quiet on the Set yesterday. Then I'm going to use the household sticker book. I want to actually find, because there are foiled stickers in here, and since I'm trying to also kind of clean up some of those, I'm sorry if you hear my stomach growl, and I am sorry if the cat also meows. So I could use this like blue taco, or I could use the yellow taco. feel like the blue would be nice. But there's a lot of blue happening, and I like the little pops of yellow I'm kind of creating. So we'll do, I'll use a yellow taco with the gold. Ooh. Okay. And then I'll do Frida's with Jeff. And then I just kind of like, I did take the recycling yesterday, some more of it, and then I did kind of declutter the apartment a good little bit yesterday evening before he got here. And then send Katie garden pics. There we go. That was kind of a little bit of yesterday afternoon. I don't know what the weather temps actually are. I need to pull them up on my phone. But what I can 100% do is say that it's raining, and it's going to rain all day. So I'm gonna pop this in. I really, really rarely put little stickers up here. Oh my God, I'm so sorry if you can hear my stomach. It's so crazy, but it's definitely gonna rain all day. I am not watching anything. I'm actually listening to Roycast, and the episode's almost over. And I actually don't know what I'm going to listen to today, because I'm kind of at a stopping point with that. So I'm not 100% sure. I'm gonna do, I don't know why I keep closing the pen. Oh, I know what I was gonna do. Okay, so again, I kind of want to pull the golds out where I can, and I definitely want to utilize, I think that this whole sheet is that way. Oh, there's another sticker that I can use down here too, that I'll put in when we get there. I'm going to go get groceries on my way in, and hopefully that's all I need. Grocery wise, like hopefully I don't have to go to another store. And I need air, tires. Those are just 2 errands that I need to run on the way in. So I will definitely be doing that today. And then I will grab, this sticker book is coming in really, really handy. I'm gonna use a gold paw print. I did Binks's nails and trimmed her nails and brushed her yesterday. So that was really nice. So we've got that. Then I'm gonna use this little guy, because I'm gonna be doing processing and phone calls. But I'm really kind of like in a funky place with work, because we're getting ready for Jen to be out. I mean, I'm always in a funky place with work, I feel like. So I'm gonna look at my list off to the side and really kind of decide what needs to be migrated over. I'm gonna switch pins. So allocations are not coming back to me until Thursday. So we've got confirm calls for sure. I've got some more red tail calls today. I'm gonna go ahead and put white in here. Let's see. There's some processing tasks that I need to look into. Do Wilson. And I'm gonna put processing RT. Do Williams, because I do need to call a few people for that. And I think that just about does it for that. So we'll leave that there. And then I'm not gonna put, do I wanna put like a planner type of sticker? I don't know if I even have one that I can pull. I mean, obviously I have a ton of really cute Coffee Monster co-stickers that I can pull from. Trying to move that cat hair situation. I'm obviously trying to stay on a color theme. These might be too aggressive. With the don't forget and important, and it's, you know, it's important, it's not like catastrophic. I could use this kind of like dark green, gray, probably for a notes situation, maybe. Or to do, or I could do like one of the pins, I think. I could use the black maybe. The green pen would be kind of cool. The yellow pen would be really nice. Or the green with the like pop. I like the yellow the best, like the mustard kind of color. I don't know if it's like on brand exactly, and now I'm kind of like questioning this theory that I've got going. I think I'm gonna stick with it though. Like in my mind, like I keep gravitating towards this one. I do love the colored mustard, so that's like part of the problem. And this is from the Plant Lady sticker clip. Okay, and in this I'm going to write I don't like, let's do this, as long as this doesn't completely screw up everything. It's kind of strange, but it allows me to write closer to the thing. Okay, so we're gonna do April. So whenever I write just like the month like that, what I'm trying to indicate is that I need to like make sure that that's all up to date. Like I'm doing just like a quick check. Like, is the budget planner up to date? Like, is everything logged in there? Are my daily pages for that month complete? Am I updated here? Is the tracker updated? Like, it's like the big breath check, because I'm trying really hard to not get behind anymore, and that's so freaking hard. So I'm gonna do Feb 5-year. I don't 100% know what my marker is for the day. I'd really like to finish my February 5-year pages because I would like to film it first thing in the morning, but it might spill over into tomorrow a little, just kind of dependent on how the day goes. And then I'm gonna do DIY stickers because that's happening. So there's that. And then, is it like stopped raining for like a minute? It looks so gorgeous outside because it is actually raining. I am gonna cook dinner, but I kind of think I want a sticker from Coffee Monster Co. for that. Let's see what we've got. Maybe. Maybe. Okay. Let's see what we got here. This would be a little bit more on brand with what I'm doing. I could do the little chef person. I clearly need to be making more soups and chilies and things. I'm gonna leave this alone for the same reason that I did yesterday, actually. So I am gonna cook dinner, I think, but air of caution there. I wanna leave room for whatever I choose to watch or listen to once my Roycast episode is done, which I'll probably finish on the way to work. So I'm gonna leave that blank so that I can kind of write that in. I do have some reading I want to do today. I do want to work out when I get home because Jeff will be working out too, but I'll also be trying to get like dinner ready-ish. So I'm going to leave this open and we'll fill it in tomorrow with whatever actually happens. I'll be tracking my water throughout the day as well. I really like how this is turning out, and I like that I'm using like different stickers these last couple of spreads. I think it's like very helpful to destashing. It's also helping me stretch my Coffee Monster Co. stickers longer, which I love, and I just kind of like the difference. Normally I'm like a super uniform person. I'm sure I'm going to go back to that at some point, but I think this is a great start for the day. Hopefully this isn't super cattywampus, and I'm going to get off to Kroger. All right, I'll check in with you guys in the morning. All right, so it is officially Wednesday. We are going to go through and finish up Tuesday, go through Wednesday because it's about 7:30. So we're kind of going to memory keep through the day a little bit. And then I'm going to pre-plan a couple things for Thursday. So that being said, we're going to check off that I went to Kroger and I did not get the chance to put air in my tires. I did get I actually don't think I did anything for April. I did work on February 5 year, and I did work on stickers. I did not, did I finish all the stickers? I did all of like the photo room side of stickers, but I didn't do necessarily everything that I want. So I'm gonna just mark it as halfway. And then as far as work goes, I did do the confirm calls. I did work on some retail calls. I definitely did not handle the white items. I worked on Wilson. Worked on some processing tasks and did not get to Williams. Okay. So from there, I want to pull from my workout book. And we actually might be able to use some of the dinner stickers. I forget that like I have, Oh yeah, we're so using these. Okay. Because again, trying to kind of make use of the gold while I've got a gold foil. Okay, so for that, we're gonna do, I'm gonna take that out just because I think I'm gonna do an arrow for dinner. So I'm gonna do 1 hour cardio, elliptical, and I wanna look, because normally I am reading on the elliptical, so yeah. So chapter 6, so I'm gonna do 2 T's, chapter 6, and that means 2 towers, chapter 6. And then I will backtrack. I actually could use the dinner label. I didn't realize that these fit so well in here. What is this for? The mini. Okay. We'll do there we go. So pork chops with green beans and roasted potatoes. That's what we had for dinner. And then we just kind of casually like flipped around and watched some trailers and stuff. And I was just like struggling to find something to watch. I don't know what we started. And I just like turned it off. I don't even know what it was, so I'm not even gonna bother with it. And then I actually didn't really listen to anything at work. I am gonna go ahead and find a sticker for Mandalorian season 2 because I did start that today. And I'll use the every minute a story. Wow. Okay, so Mandalorian season 2. And then back to the workout. I want to use a weight. Like I said, I really just forget all the sticker books that I have. I could use like these weights, but like I said, I think I'm gonna make use of the gold for sure. Okay, so it's like a gold weight. And then I'm gonna do Tone week to Wednesday. Workout. And yeah, then I'm going to find a really cute remote working sticker from Coffee Monster Co. Oh man, what is going on over here? I'm going through my sticker book and there's all kinds of mess happening. I have 100% made a mess of all my stickers, packs, books, travel, everything, because I have been catching up, and specifically my Hobonichi 5-year, and I dig a little bit deeper for stuff when I'm doing that. Okay, so what gives me a Starry Night vibe? I think I'm gonna use the blue pastel. That seems to make the most sense. And we've got like a blue theme going, and then I can use the green on Friday. Okay. So then kind of chatting through work tasks that needed to get done today. And again, we're kind of doing this after the fact, so I'm able to kind of look through it and know what I actually did. Once again, did not handle Williams. I thought it was going to be a little bit easier, and it was not. And I did get Merker handled. And then Jackson just came out of woodwork today. Lots of other really random things. We're kind of like starting as we like prepare for Jen to be out for her surgery. Things are popping up all over the place. The main focus that I had today, admittedly, was catching up in the Hobonichi 5-year and getting the video posted. So, how do I want to label that? I could use a like super cute planner sticker. I'm gonna use this one. Okay, that was definitely the day. if I'm being completely honest, that was a humongous chunk of the day. I am going to be working on updating my other planners, but like I said, it's 7:30. I really just want to get this updated, and anything else that I get done is awesome, but I really just don't want to put too much pressure in putting it on a list. And there's still a couple things that I want to do before I go to bed. Actually, I've been kind of eyeballing. I think what I want to do, I changed my mind. Because I like these like icons that I've been using from the household kit. And I can always use those later in the week because I'm always going to be doing something in that genre. I want to find these icons in the back. I'm gonna do the green if I can get it to come up, because I really don't want to put the yellow next to the yellow right there for some reason, because yellow is right there. I don't know. I could do this to like balance it. Let's do the yellow. Okay, I don't know that that's perfectly straight. My OCD is out of control today. Okay, so we've got that. And I want to start Katie's seeds. I already planted the tomatoes and I watered all the plants. So that has been done. Some other things that I would like to do before I go to bed is vacuum and I think Two Towers chapter 7. I'd like to do that before I go to bed, if I can do those two things whenever I finish. So I'm gonna work on those now. We can hop into tomorrow morning. So I do need to watch an episode of Succession while I drink my coffee and get ready in the morning, because I think Jen's gonna be able to watch a couple episodes. I deeply considered working out in the morning. However, I don't know that I'm gonna have enough time, and I'd rather just like be able to check it off and put it at the bottom more than anything. So there's my thought there. The dishes and stuff like that are pretty well taken care of. I really would love to get a cleaning sticker. Actually, this is not going to be a cleaning sticker. Just kidding. It's going to be in a planning sticker because I never get to use them. I forget where it goes. Clean desk. My craft desk looks obscene. So I'm going to do island because that's where my craft desk is. And I'm going to do kitchen. And the coffee table is really not that bad. So I'll do coffee table. And then I'm gonna put the air tires task back on here. And that'll clean that up. And then as far as work goes, a lot of what I need to do tomorrow is more like computer work. It's not necessarily, it's not calls or anything like that. Like there's some things that'll involve calls, but mainly it's gonna be just kind of straight work. So I don't know exactly how I want to label that. How can I label that? Let's see what's in here. I could use this and do like a to-do in black. Just kind of need more like a generic to-do. But I don't want to use the pink. And if I was using a black pen, I'd be a little bit more apt to use something like that. And I don't think the color scheme really goes with those. Let's see what's in here for icons. It's like all of the green or blue say stuff like reminders or importance, which it's not that they're not, or they're gonna be like a label. There's no errands. None of this is like urgent. I mean, it's all urgent, relatively speaking. I think I'm trying to square peg round hole this just a bit. Let's see, what kind of work? We could do this yellow or cream. Maybe. That's kind of accurate. The data would be a good one because it's like prep and things like that. So I'm gonna do the data. Okay, so, oh, I almost messed up. So I wanna use the lighter blue. So for this, we're gonna do the only calls that I do actually have to call a carrier for one person, but I'm gonna do Wilson. There's 2 Wilsons, which is kind of funny. So I'm gonna do ×2. There's a client coming by to have things signed at about 10. which obviously is further up there, but we're not gonna get too worried about that. I'm gonna do Jackson right there. We'll do Williams here. Clark. And I'm gonna do the May PR list. Anything else that comes along can get added. I'll be doing Succession, an episode of that, and then doing like the behind the scenes. So I shouldn't have anything to do with that. But if I roll over into another podcast, so it'll be Succession, Rorycast, and then probably Children of the Watch, depending on how timing goes. So that's my situation there. I kind of want something that's not Coffee Monster Co. Ooh, let's see what these icons look like. I might go to Jeff's, so one of these could be super useful. I do like these like noted stickers. So maybe I'll use that because I have a good bit of them. I'm looking at like all of the icons on the back and stuff like that. Yeah, I think the noted like goes with the color schemes and stuff. And it's not Coffee Monster Co. So. Okay, we're back into the regular blue. And I would like to specifically work on April catch-up pages for sure. And then March 1 through 5. So that's my plan with that. And then I would like to do Two Towers chapter 8. And then I'm going to leave it open so I can list off podcasts, whatever I end up doing with Jeff, if we end up hanging out, and then I'm going to leave Friday open. So I will check in with you guys soon, whenever I know more, basically. I think that's a good place to stop, because a lot will depend on if I end up going out to Jeff's. I am going to get out a little bit earlier than I planned, which is great, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to do any kind of like fitness stuff, because instead of getting out at like, it was going to be like 6, we're now getting out at probably 5, but I don't know if I'm going to make the hour drive to Jeff and hang out with him. I don't know what he's got going on tomorrow, or if I'm going to come home and have a little bit of time to maybe do some cardio. So I think that's a good place for now to hit pause. I will see you guys soon. Hello everyone, I am back and we are here to round out the week. So first and foremost, just kind of going through a little bit of Thursday, some interesting things are that I did not watch Succession at all. I've actually been listening to my podcast, Children of the Watch, for the majority of my weekend time is what we're going to put in. It was literally Children of the Watch or Fallout. Like, that was it. I really did not watch anything else, listen to anything else. I'm really trying to get caught up on Mandalorian Watch is what it's called now, but then it turns into Children of the Watch. And just kind of getting caught up on that while I am waiting for Jen to kind of heal and feel up to getting back to our Succession. So that's why I'm taking like a little bit of a pause. So I am going to grab from so now we're going to get started on Friday. feel like that was kind of without saying much, but I definitely want a cardio sticker. I think I'm gonna use like a little running, possibly. Actually, not only am I gonna use a cardio sticker, I think instead of saying cardio, I'm actually, if I can get a grip, I'm so sorry, my nails are tragic right now because I'm in between changing nail polishes. So I did a 30-minute run. Which it has been a really long time since I've run. So that's why I really want to put a run sticker specifically. And then I can go ahead and I really don't like to do this, but I'm going to do it while I have the book open, is find a sticker for just working out. I might just use the same weight just to kind of keep everything even. There's so many stickers in here. It is ridiculous and so helpful though. So I'm gonna do this little guy because I literally did get up and get after it for the most part. And I'm just gonna do DIY plan with weights. And I actually wrote it on my daily page, so I do have record of it. But I basically was just like, I'm not in the mood to do cardio. I'm not in the mood to like run necessarily either. Like I kind of wanted like a hybrid thing. So lately what I've been enjoying is if I'm gonna do weights or any type of body work, is warming up with a mile run and cooling down with a mile run. And I'm really enjoying that because I'm still getting a little bit of the cardio and I'm still kind of working that muscle. I'm trying to get back to running a little bit more. So that was really nice. But while I had the book on me, I figured I might as well do that. Then I want to see what kind of stickers I can find. So I've really been trying to dig into some of my older like Agenda 52 books, which are from Hobby Lobby, and really use a lot of my supplies that I have. I definitely want to get a payday sticker from in here that's got, because these all have gold. Some have rose gold, so I want to avoid those, but I'd like to find like a payday sticker that's got some gold involved. And there we have it. So I think it'd be nice to do either the yellow or the blue, or I could just do like the gold on gold. I think I'm going to use the blue. And I'm going to put it right there. Okay. I feel like it goes without saying that I would pay my bills, but I do need to go ahead and get a whiteout. I don't actually pay. I try to pay as many of the bills as I can on the day I get my paycheck, and I just update the budget planner essentially. However, I have noticed that my bills will not, even though like I do it side by side, I want to like make sure there's still a certain amount left. It sounds so silly. And I feel like it goes without saying, but I usually like will do a batch of them and then I do another batch like the following Monday. So like the 15th, I paid more. But yeah, so I paid some bills and updated my budget planner. And then I was working remote on Friday and I kept it really, really low key on Friday, if I'm being honest. I think that because I'm kind of inching towards knowing that I'm going to be losing my remote days pretty soon because we hired a new person. And while I am absolutely thrilled about that, I am not super thrilled that I'm going to be losing my remote days for probably 2 weeks. So basically my work-life balance is going to be really, really shitty. And I'm fully aware of this. And I am really starting to get like Sunday scary about it. So y'all just send me all the calming vibes that you possibly can, if you don't mind. I really want to use this summer working, but that doesn't, I don't know. I get so overly fixated on like a color or a theme, but I think that that'll be really cute. So we're gonna pop her in there. And I almost made a oopsie because I need to switch pins. So confirm calls. Ed Williams. I started Bertram Prep, which was funny because they ended up having to reschedule. I did all of Wilson's prep because she was Monday, and then just had some miscellaneous red tails, so nothing really chaotic. I must not have actually read here. All right, I think I finished reading chapter 8 basically that day. Okay, so that does it for work. Then some things that I needed to do that I'm gonna pop in that don't really need a sticker, or I mean, I could obviously find a sticker for everything, but I just want to kind of like take some space. So I'm gonna do Children of the Watch because that's what I was listening to for the majority of the day. And then I'm gonna do like a grocery. Sorry, I feel like something was on my finger. I want to do like a get grocery kind of item or something like that. Let's see if we have anything in here that's in that family or color group. Like I said, I'm really trying super hard to use, I'm gonna use this TV one for starting a new show. Ironically, I did schedule an appointment. So all those are super applicable. So I'm gonna hold on to this page for a minute. And I like that they have like the blue. Nope, we're skipping that, skipping this. I don't want to use the red. That's really aggressive. I don't think. I would love to use these a little bit more, and I wish I had thought of this. I mean, obviously I did. Well, I kind of have a label here. But that doesn't really match. I could do ASAP. I feel like I'm also getting like, oh, that I definitely want to use because we had a situation. So I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. So I'm gonna put it here. 1, 2, 3. Because it was supposed to start at like 3:30. So I'm gonna do it right there. Okay. And now I definitely don't want to put this here because that's just gonna be a little much. And then why must I always overthink this kind of thing? Let's see. Are there any icons in this one? I don't think so. This is like a much, much, much older style. It might have like a circle one at the top. Oh, I do know. Let me see if this would work. No, I had an idea to put this here and I mean, I guess I could put it down there, but that was my plan, was to put it up there. Bummer. This is the other thing that I love about bringing all these sticker books out, is because I really do realize how much I have, and I'm so grateful for it. And it is like, I love rediscovering everything. I think I used a cart over here, so let's use a different kind of cart, or maybe like a kitchen type of thing, like a cooking. I'll use, maybe I could use an emoji. I feel like I'm really stuck on a color issue, so let's switch gears. And per usual, I'm kind of bouncing a little bit of everywhere. I'm gonna do this cute little grocery emoji. I think he's really nice. She's really nice. It's really nice. So needed to get some groceries. Prep. Mac and cheese. Really I just needed to prep the sauce, and I need to make lemon bars. That was fantastic. And I could have done a lemon. That would have been a cute little change. Okay, what are some other things that I handled? I did week in the life prep. I did not get to finish by doing the video, but we'll put that up there. And then I scheduled doctor app. And I read chapter 8 to Towers. I think that kind of handles the day, other than the fact that we did start a new TV show, which I was saying that I wanted to kind of put something in for. So I think I want to use the yellow. It was super cute. Just have a little baby pop-up yellow down here. And we started watching Fallout, which is really cute. I've never played the game, but he has, and I think that's really neat. So sorry, I'm like clicking my pen so aggressively. But yeah, he played the game a little bit and was kind of like telling me a little bit about, you know, the similarities, but it sounds like, you know, they were super smart that not everybody would have, you know, seen the show. So, or seen the video game. So they wanted to make sure that, you know, it was a little bit more accessible, and that was right on par. I thought it was really cool and clever. I'm gonna use one of these tiny stickers. I'm gonna use these movie stickers to document when I need to like do YouTube things, just to kind of take a break from my icons every once in a while. I need to move these 2 pins or else I'm gonna grab them. And now we're all in personal land, so I won't have any more teal. Film and post. Week in the life 2024. Prep video. It's a really long explanation. And then again, definitely listening to Children of the Watch while I got ready, because I really didn't have a lot of time. I am trying to prioritize working out above cleaning and anything at this point. My health is far more important than, you know, if I sweep for the millionth time or hit the counters or do a load of laundry. And this is all back to, you know, knowing in the back of my head that I'm going to be losing these remote days very soon. And I really just need to take a break and take a breath and prioritize my health and well-being. And so I got my doctor's appointment scheduled, and I forgot to put in there that I did request my refills as well, because he is actually booked up through when I will run out of them, which is terrible and goes back to why I need to prioritize my health so that I pay attention to when I'm about to run out of my medication. But I really didn't have too much time, so I just tried to tidy the apartment up, make a list of things to do, get the video out. I got an Amazon order in, and I actually need to remind myself to cancel that. They offered me the 30 days. Sorry. Dinner at Ungalow with Cole and Savannah. I think I want to use I took them out. Sorry. Did I finish my thought? Prioritizing health, wealth, and well-being. And also, I didn't have like a massive amount of time before I needed to run out the door and go to Jeff's house, so that, sorry, I'm also reading something else that's work related. Okay, that's handled, sorry. Trying to do too many things at one time. So I needed to just kind of suck it up, and now I'm wondering where oh, y'all, I'm gonna get it together. I'm gonna get it together sometime in the near future. So finishing thoughts. So number one, I'm prioritizing my health. I didn't have a whole lot of time before I went over to Jeff's because I needed to be there at 3:30. We were hosting Cole and Savannah. They are kind of new friends-ish. It's like a colleague friend thing. It's not like 100%. It's not like an old school friend of his, if that makes sense. But at the last minute, and when I mean last minute, like I left my house at 1:30 because I wanted to get there a little bit early to help Jeff if he had any last minute things that he needed help with. Trying to find a good sticker. I think this is it. Like, we were bummed, but they basically had to reschedule because of a family related incident. I'm not going to say emergency, but it was unfortunate that they had to reschedule, and like they were already planning, you know, obviously planning on being there, but they didn't tell him until like, I don't know, maybe 2:30. No, it was like 2, because I was on the way. And he called and he was like, it's just us, I hope that's okay, kind of thing. And of course it was completely fine. But it was unfortunate because, you know, that was the plan, and Jeff is not the best with pivoting sometimes. So I continued working on Week in the Life ideas and, you know, made the mac and cheese, and the lemon bars were done because I had prepped all this stuff so that I could actually host and entertain. And I didn't bring any of my planners, any of my books, anything. I literally just had like a janky notebook, you know, that I kind of keep on hand, and I'm glad I like just threw in the car in case I wanted to like start meal planning or anything like that the next morning. So not ideal at all. I am gonna go ahead and get the sticker for some sunshine because I definitely want to kind of create some kind of evenness with the fact that I use one of these. But it was absolutely a gorgeous day, and I don't even mind that this is a hell amount of yellow. I wonder if I have like a relax in that sticker book. But yeah, we did a whole lot of nothing because yeah. Oh, of course I do, but it's not in the right color. Rain check. Oh, that would have been a good one too. I don't get to use reschedule and rain check very often, so I was really happy that these were in the book and that they were like color appropriate in most cases. See what we've got. I want to say sleep in, but I'm not 100% sure that we did. If I'm being really, really honest, I don't know why that sticker is way up there. Didn't have pizza night. Yeah, I guess I don't have another relaxed one. I think I was just thinking of like a previous sticker. Okay. Then getting into the next morning, I want to find a super cute coffee sticker if I can. Maybe something with like a sun. We actually took our coffee outside and had a fire, which is a very fall thing to do. It's not something that we would normally, but it was like still chilly enough. I'm like tempted to do the Jack and Sally mugs because we were kind of having a couple coffee time. But also I want to find something a little bit more seasonal. I don't know why I'm looking for more spring mugs. That's like it. These are my absolute hands down favorite. I just don't think this one with its pink really goes, and I think all the little hills go with this a little bit better. So we'll do a little mug there. Put all the spring cups back. I'm gonna put meal plan and groceries, and I'm not gonna mark them completely off because I kind of had a rough plan at that point, and I had gotten some of the groceries at that point. I need to find kind of like a heart with some gold or something that's good for Mom stopping by. I notice I'm like heavily relying on this book because I'm just trying to like get as much as I can out of it. That might be aggressive. I'm sorry about traffic. No. Maybe one of these little goobers. But I want to try to use another sticker books. I'm gonna just use this because I don't know. I feel like a heart is a little bit less I don't want to say aggravating. My mom basically showed up like 30 seconds after I walked in the door, so I was like, oh my God. I'd had like no time to take a breath before she walked in, and I wasn't prepared for that. There we go. Oh, but I keep saying I don't want like pink because I don't. I want to stay with the color theme. I can't do it. There we go. I also kind of like these little doodly bits, but we'll just do a heart. I'm gonna put POA in garden. I needed to sign some paperwork, and I showed her the garden. She had a fit because I was in my overalls. And then I really kind of had to like make an impulse decision about what I wanted to do. And I was struggling because I had some gardening that I wanted to do. I had errands I needed to run and that I had kind of been putting off. So we're gonna look for a shopping sticker, and I'm gonna use this blue. I'm leaving the grocery element up there. So I needed to go to Nordstrom to return some things. But I also found dress for Ben's wedding. I'm being a little bit more journally about this because obviously it didn't take me, I was literally in Nordstrom for forever. I was also in Target and Publix, but I'm encompassing that in the groceries task. So I'm kind of bouncing all over, and I'm going to take up some more space and write in Children of the Watch. I think I'm going to shorten this in future spreads just so it doesn't take up 2 whole bars. And then I don't know what verbiage that was. I'm going to see how many food, that's shopping, so I need food. What I need to do is see how many, this sounds really funny, how many strawberries are on the like fruits and veggies pages that I have, and I wonder if I can order like I think you can do like a whole broccoli sheet, but I don't think you can do that with anything else. If I have a couple strawberries, I'll use that, but if not, I'm just gonna use like a gardening sticker. I have 3, okay. Plant. I planted my strawberries finally, and wouldn't you know, I did another Amazon order, you guys. I am a freaking loon with the Amazon these days. And I think that about did it. We watched Fallout both of these nights. So I'm just gonna pop that in here. Didn't read or do anything else. So that finishes out our week. I like that I did put this little yellow here. I like that it balances. I like that the little yellow icons all around. I think that's great. The pops of gold. I think this turned out really, really well, for sure. I'm pretty happy with it, I've got to say. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. As you can see, I didn't get any content surrounding Van Gogh watched. I tried, but the one documentary that I found that I hadn't seen was in, at least like through Roku and stuff like that, was not available, or it was like all in French or something, and that happened a couple times. So I really struck out and could have used y'all's suggestions. So if you think of something that is related to any of the artists that I am using for the month, let me know. I am getting ready to kick off Hokusai. So when this video posts, I'll be in the middle of my Hokusai binge, but I've watched everything last year that I've seen, so I might have to get on YouTube and find a couple things. But if you have a suggestion, let me know. And in the meantime, enjoy creating your own little wonderlands. Bye, everybody.